Please subscribe, like, write a comment and share. Thank you. New information on the progress of the Russian armed forces special military operation on August 9 was provided by representatives of the groups of the North, West, Center, South, Dnieper and East, conducted military operations in 6 main directions. Summary of the Ministry of Defense of the Russian Federation on the progress of the special military operation as of August 8, 2026. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue to conduct a special military operation. The units of the North Group of the forces have taken more advantageous positions and lines. The main power and equipment of 2 mechanized brigades, the assault regiment of the armed forces of Ukraine and the air defense brigade were defeated in the areas of the 5 settlements in the Kharkov region. In the Sumy region, formations of the 2 mechanized brigades of the armed forces of the Ukraine, 3 air defense brigades and a border detachment of the border service of the Ukraine were defeated in the areas of 5 settlements in the Sumy region. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 285 soldiers, an armored combat vehicle, 13 vehicles and 2 artillery pieces. The units of the Zapad group of the forces have improved their tactical situation. The manpower and equipment of the 3 mechanized assault brigades of the armed forces of Ukraine, a marine brigade and 2 air defense brigades were defeated in the areas of 4 settlements in Kharkiv region, 2 settlements in Donetsk People's Republics. The enemy losses amounted to more than 210 military personnel, 3 armored combat vehicles, 21 vehicles, 3 artillery pieces, an electronic warfare station and a counter battery radar station. As a result of active actions, units of the southern group of the forces liberated the settlement of Valsitkoye in the Donetsk People's Republic. Formations of the 3 mechanized aeromobile mountain assault brigades of the armed forces of the Ukraine and marine brigade were defeated in the areas of the 5 settlements of the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy lost up to 190 military personnel, 3 armored combat vehicles, 20 vehicles, 2 artillery pieces and an electronic warfare station. As a result of decisive offensive actions, units of the center group of the forces liberated the settlement of Troitskoye in Donetsk People's Republic. The manpower and equipment of 2 mechanized brigades of the armed forces of Ukraine, a marine brigade, 2 National Guard brigades were defeated in the areas in the 4 settlements in the Donetsk People's Republic and in Ivanovka in the Dnipropetrovsk region. The losses of the Ukrainian armed forces amounted to over 345 military personnel, 5 armored combat vehicles, 50 vehicles, an artillery piece, and an electronic warfare station. The units of the Vostok group of forces have advanced into the depth of the enemy's defenses. The manpower and equipment of the mechanized amphibious assault brigades, 3 regiments of the armed forces of Ukraine and marine brigade were defeated in the areas of 4 settlements Dnepropetrovsk region and in the 3 settlements in the Zaporozhye region. The enemy lost up to 370 military personnel, 4 armored combat vehicles and 11 vehicles. Units of the Dnieper Group of forces defeated formations of the mechanized and mountain assault brigades of the armed forces of Ukraine in the areas of 2 settlements in Zaporizhzhia region. More than 45 military personnel, an armored combat vehicle, 16 vehicles, 2 artillery pieces, and 3 electronic warfare stations were destroyed. Operational tactical aircraft, unmanned aerial vehicles, missile forces, and artillery of groupings of the troop of armed forces of the Russian Federation damaged fuel, energy, and transport infrastructure facilities used in the interest of the armed forces of Ukraine, a military airfield, as well as temporary locations of Ukrainian armed forces and foreign mercenaries in 164 areas. 10 guided aerial bombs, 4 US-made HIMARS multiple rocket launchers, as well as 970 aircraft-type unmanned aerial vehicles were shot down by air defense systems.